Have you ever read a textbook sentence in English and thought, no one talks like that? Well, you're not alone. In business English, what you learn in the classroom often feels worlds apart from how native speakers actually communicate. And today, I'm going to dive into the real difference between textbook English and native English, especially in a business context, especially from an American perspective. You'll see how one sentence can sound overly formal and stiff, while the same idea can be said in a simple, natural, and confident way. If you've ever wondered how to sound less robotic and sound more like a fluent professional, this video is for you. If you don't know me, I'm Grant, and I'm a business English confidence coach. I'm here to give you confidence using English so you can do whatever it is that you want to do in life by having confident English. For years, I've coached business executives on private one-on-one sessions and helped them become confident using English. That's why I'm here today. As you know, I'm on a mission to change millions of lives and get you to feel confident using English so you can achieve whatever dreams you want. And part of that is the reason I make a video like this, so that I can give you simple ways to be able to communicate and feel relaxed about it and feel more natural about it rather than these crazy classroom ways of saying things. These are just simple, normal ways to say things. And I think that's what you'll find as I go through all of these, is that they're more simple. They don't have to be complicated. They don't have to use all these big, crazy words. You can be simple with them, and your point will be very, very clear. Okay, let's get started. And by the end of this video, you'll know really exactly how to make your business English more natural and sound like a native speaker. Here are 15 examples that show the difference between textbook English and native English in a business context. In the topic of asking for help, here's something that you might learn in textbook English. Could you kindly provide me with some assistance on this matter? Well, that's not how I'd say it. I'd say, can you help me out with this? To help out, great phrasal verb. But that would be very, very common. Scheduling a meeting. In textbook English, you might hear, I would like to schedule a meeting with you to discuss this project. I might say, let's set up a meeting to go over this. Again, another phrasal verb, to set up something. And you're going to see that a lot in these videos. Sharing an update. In textbook English, you might learn, I am writing to inform you about the current status of the project. Well, it sounds really formal to me. And I might just say, just a quick update on where we're at with the project. Just much simpler to be able to say that. But I know a lot of people wouldn't say just a quick update on where we're at with the project, because that's really never taught. But that's exactly the way I would say that. That's why I'm trying to help you with this. Making a suggestion. In textbook English, it might be, I believe we should consider an alternative approach to this issue. That's great. Super formal. But I might say, how about we try a different approach? Make it really simple. So as you see, so many of these are just shorter, easier, simpler. Okay, let's continue. Ending an email. In textbook English, please do not hesitate to contact me if you require further information. The way I might end an email might be, let me know if you need anything else. Simple, nice, completely polite. Confirming attendance. In textbook English, it might be, I hereby confirm my attendance at the scheduled meeting. I might say, I'll be there for the meeting. Clear, simple, great, no problem. Give it a try. Requesting clarification about something. In textbook English, you might be taught, could you please provide additional clarification on the matter discussed? Sounds just like a robot. I might say, can you explain that a bit more? That's all. Perfectly clear. When declining an invitation. In textbook English, you might be taught, unfortunately, I must decline your kind invitation due to prior commitments. It's very formal, very nice. But I might say, sorry, I can't make it. I've got another commitment. Simple, clear, easy. How about apologizing for a mistake? In textbook English, maybe somebody taught you to say, I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused by this oversight. I might say something much simpler. I'm really sorry about the mistake. It won't happen again. Clean, clear, easy. When you're trying to express agreement, in textbook English, maybe somebody taught you to say, I completely concur with the points you have raised. Native English, I'd say, I 100% agree with you. Woo, simple, nice, easy. I like easy. When you're requesting a follow-up, in textbook English, somebody might have taught you, may I kindly request a follow-up on the status of my previous email? Blah, blah, blah. But in native English, I might say, any update on my last email? Perfectly fine, polite, easy, simple, short. Great. When making an apology for a delay, in textbook English, maybe the textbook might say, I regret to inform you that there has been a delay in delivering the requested materials. But I might say something like, sorry for the delay in getting this to you. Simple, clean, easy. When suggesting a break, in a textbook, you might learn something like, shall we consider taking a short intermission to refresh ourselves? I might say something simple like, how about we take a quick break? Simple. What do you think? It sounds much cleaner, right? When asking for permission in a textbook, somebody might have taught you, would it be permissible for me to leave early today? Oh boy. But I might say, is it okay if I leave early today? Simple, clean, easy. That's what we want to do. When expressing gratitude, which means thank you. In a textbook, it might say, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks for your valuable assistance. Now, that is really beautiful and really formal. In the right place, it has a great place for it. But 99% of the time, it'd be something like, thanks so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Just something like that. Super simple, really nice. As you can see, as I walk through all these different examples, they really emphasize how native speakers tend to use really straightforward and conversational phrasing just to keep communication clear and relatable in business settings. And I think you saw it many times throughout this, where it's just simple, clean, clear, easy. Which of these would you like to start using in the future? I'd love if you put in the comments which of these is something that maybe you've never used before, but you'd really like to start using. Because, of course, I want to build your confidence and I want to help you become confident using all these kind of phrases. I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave me a comment. Tell me which one will be your new favorite phrase. I'll talk to you very soon. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share your comments, and I also invite you to learn your Business English Confidence Score. You'll find the link in the description below this video.